Welcome to another amazing episode of Flint Drivel Explains, and today we're going to take a closer look at the three giant stones at the Baalbek temple and debunk the claims that they were not built by the Romans. And with me today is the great and charismatic Professor David, who is an expert in ancient Roman architecture and history.
Thank you. What we're looking at are the famous Trilithon stones, three colossal blocks that form part of the massive platform beneath the Temple of Jupiter at Baalbek. Each of these stones weighs roughly 800 to 1,000 tons, which is kind of heavy. But the most interesting thing about them is the fact that they seem to be of a different architect design than the rest of the temple.
Yes, it's quite clear that there are two different architects that worked on this building. But how do you feel about the pseudo guy's claims that the big stones were already there before the Romans showed up?
If we just focus on the evidence and what was written by the Romans, we know that this was a result of a dispute between a son and his father. The father was a prominent architect who had built lots of similar temples, and his son was very young and naive at the time. In an effort to impress his father, the son went down to the site just a few weeks before his father to lay the groundwork. And in his foolishness, he had this grand vision that the foundation should be really big. He managed to cut at least 3 big stones and place them at the temple. But during the preparation of the 4th one, his father showed up and stopped the project. He scolded him for his reckless and stupid design that went against the Roman way of life. He told him to never do something like this again, but as a sign of his love for his son, he let the 3 big stones stay in place and be a part of the temple.
Wow. That's probably the best explanation I've ever heard. Thank you, David, for setting it straight and destroying the pseudo guys and their stupid narrative. The best explanation is simply the way it happened.
Yeah, it always is. And that's why I always go to the primary sources and so on. Thank you for letting me set the record straight and spreading the truth, skibidi ball pop, nonstop.